Caroline Tatter, and I'm a senior at Point Loma High School, where I will be playing both indoor and beach volleyball. I have been serving on the Athletic Leadership Council at Point Loma for the past 3 years. I also have been serving on the CIF Student Leadership Council and the CIF Conference Student Advisor Council for the past 2 years. I started playing sports at a young age, just simply as a way to stay active and as an opportunity to make new friends. But over time, I discovered that it was way more than just a hobby, it was a true passion of mine. I've always been drawn to the competitive spirit of sports and all the incredible people I've met along the way. There's something so special about the bond you share with your teammates. It's built on trust and the need to support each other every step of the way to work towards the same common goal, which is winning. Sports has not only introduced me to lifelong friends, but it has helped me discover who I am as a leader. Above all that, it has given me the opportunity to further my education at the University of Oregon, where I will be playing beach volleyball in the spring. When the opportunity of being a member of CIF Student Advisory Council was presented to me, I immediately knew I wanted to be a part of it. It felt like the perfect chance to have a voice in something that I'm truly passionate about and to help make it better than it already is. We have the opportunity to work alongside with our athletic directors, City Conference President Scott Giusti, and CIF Commissioner Joe Hines. I want to thank all of them for being so supportive in allowing student athletes to have a voice. I want to express my gratitude to the district and CIF for their commitment to athletics. And now I would like to introduce Superintendent Bagoa.
Thank you so much. I'm actually really proud to be out here and to see all of you here, so thank you. Today is a great reminder that not only does an academic year begin in less than 2 weeks for our students, but another sports year for all of our athletes. In fact, fall practices are beginning as soon as Thursday for many of our sports teams. This fall, 8 sports will be in action, including girls flag football, which is becoming very popular and is now entering its 3rd season. In fact, there will be even an Olympic sport at the 2028 Games in Los Angeles with both a men's and women's division. We also have tackle football, girls volleyball, boys water polo, girls field hockey, cross country, girls golf, and girls tennis in the fall. I think that's a beautiful representation of how much we understand that students are motivated to come to school for those reasons, and it adds to their well-being. Participation in our athletics programs continues to grow year after year. Last year, more than 13,500 students participated on 23 of sports teams. That is a 13% increase over our pre-pandemic numbers from the 2018-19 school year. And we're proud of the 23 teams that took home a San Diego Section CIF championship during the 24-25 school year. The 4 teams that won a regional championship, with a special shout out for Lincoln High School for winning the state championship for football. Recognizing the tremendous value sports delivers to our students and their families, we've continued to do everything we can do to invest. This summer, we were able to purchase over 2,000 athletic items for the upcoming school year. From soccer jerseys to wrestling headgear, to tennis grips, to cross-country tops and shorts, to flag football mouth guards, to lacrosse balls, badminton rackets, to hundreds of baseballs and softballs, just to name a few. This is the type of investment and the type of work that we have to do in the summer in order to prepare our schools to welcome back all of our students. And also, many of our high school fields have been renovated over the past few years or are in the process of doing so, including Mira Mesa, Morse, Lincoln, University City, Canyon Hills, Claremont, Patrick Henry, and Point Loma. Athletics contributes to our school's district commitment to promote student wellness, and now athletics is also a space that helps students give students a voice. Here at Claremont High School today, student athletes like Caroline and Jackson, along with about 3 dozen others from all of our high schools, are participating in the annual Student Athlete Leadership Summit. And for the first time, all of our schools will have an athletic council this upcoming school year where they will be discussing things related to sports. They will provide updates to each other on many things that we're discussing today, like fan behavior, student safety, just to name a couple of items. But mostly, I have a lot of gratitude for all of the people that contribute to this well-being of our students. Our athletics department has done a terrific job. I want to give special thanks to our athletics director, Scott Giusti, Lonnie Jones, our middle school athletics coordinator. Middle school sports is a labor of love for him, and we appreciate that. All of our athletic directors, coaches, ground crews, and anyone and everyone who makes these athletics possible for our students. At San Diego Unified, we're proud of our scholar athletes' accomplishments. Athletics is a critical component of a student's development. It gives so much more that we will ever be able to experience, not only in the classroom, but in the field, in the pitch, or on court. So sports teach us so many of these valuable life lessons, like the power of teamwork, the reward of hard work, striving for a common goal, seeking something true to the end, and makes long-lasting friendships. Wins and losses may be a measuring stick for many people, but there are even more important ways to gauge individual successes, like trying our best, improving, and never giving up. So I'm really proud of all of our student athletes, but I'm also proud of all of the work that our athletics department does in order to support the well-being of all of our students. For now, I'd like to introduce our middle school athletic director and coordinator, who I have lots of appreciation for, Mr. Lonnie Jones.
San Diego Unified School District is committed to excellence in athletics as a part of a larger commitment to excellence in education. That excellence also includes a commitment to the physical and emotional well-being, social development of our student athletes, as well as the development of their sense of citizenship, dedication to sportsmanship, and fair play. The development of the individual and team skills, the exertion of the best effort to win and compete fairly. General conduct brings credit to San Diego Unified and is a source of pride, enthusiasm for all members of our San Diego community. Ultimately, the mission of the athletics program is to engage as many students as possible, to elevate the spirit of competition, culture, and stimulate the best effort of all associated with San Diego Unified. Through the mission of our athletics programs, we will unite students, faculty, staff, alumni, and community in common and shared experience. As we head into the fall season, we want to make sure students are prepared for hot weather. The district has information posted to their website on hot weather protocols and FAQs. We also appreciate in advance student athletes, families that focus on sportsmanship and fair play. This is a priority for us that serves as a model in our area and our communities. The addition of funded female sports from the Board of Education for girls flag football, girls beach volleyball, girls cross country, CIF cheer, and girls wrestling has helped us meet our goal of increasing female participation. These sports have increased in participation each year and will continue to thrive with great support from our district. We'd like to see continued growth in every sport and also every student having a voice to be empowered to succeed. This includes prioritizing their mental health, expanding access to technology, modernizing curriculum, and reflect real-world skills and cultural relevance. Not just high school sports are thriving in San Diego Unified, but also our middle school athletics program, which is now entering year 4. With over 5,700 students in uniform, is an amazing accomplishment. Currently, we offer basketball, track, soccer, volleyball, flag football, wrestling, and cheer, and we're hopeful to add in the future softball, baseball, and badminton as examples. Due to the growth of middle school athletics, we're also being consulted other school districts such as LA, San Francisco, and San Bernardino, just to name a few. As we look to the future of San Diego Unified Athletics Department remains committed to fostering an environment where every student athlete has the opportunity to grow on the field and in the classroom. As leaders in our community, we envision the future where athletics continue to play a vital role in building character, promoting wellness, and strengthening school spirit across campuses. Alongside of the district's broader goals, we aim to continue to expand access to quality athletic programs and ensure equity and inclusion for all students. Together with our coaches, families, educators, community partners, we are building a future where sports are more than just games. They are pathways to confidence, discipline, and lifelong success. Thank you for your continued support as we shape the next generation of champions on and off the field. It is my pleasure to introduce Jackson Juicy.
Hello, my name is Jackson Juicy, and I'm a junior at Mira Mesa High School. Today's Student Summit and the Student Athlete Advisory Council are two examples of students providing input into what affects them both on and off the athletic field. The fact that each high school in our district will have their own student athlete advisory council this year shows high school athletes are interested in more than just playing the game. We want to help improve everything about the experience for athletes and also the school community. Two of the big topics we're addressing today are fan behavior as well as safety of athletes. We believe it is important to talk about not only the challenges, but also to offer potential solutions. Safety is always on the mind of a student athlete, and we're grateful the district has committed to providing more athletic trainers as well as supplies and equipment for them. It may be seen as small, but providing things like additional athletic tape make a big difference and are very important to us. Also, the district purchased additional protective headwear for flag football athletes to try to cut down on the risk of head injuries. There are 2 items to choose from. Number 1, a foam cap. And the second option is a foam headband. Another tool coaches use this time of year is a temperature thermometer. CIF mandated its use starting last year, and there are thresholds where it's too hot to practice or play on a field, which can certainly happen around this time of year. Along with other heat stress guidelines, it's just another advancement to keep student athlete safety a top priority. Another topic we're discussing throughout the day will be behavior of everyone involved with athletics. This includes players, coaches, as well as fans. Referees often take the blame for what some people might see as a bad call, but referees, umpires, and also officials spend their time helping out for very little money because they love the game, just like the rest of us. That's why CIF, the California Interscholastic Federation, which is our state's athletic governance, has clear rules to promote good sportsmanship and respectful conduct at all high school sporting events. Here's what that means. Number 1, cheer for our team, not against the other team. Number 2, keep the language clean. No profanity, taunts, or offensive chants of any kind. Number 3, respect the officials, even if we don't like or agree with their calls. Number 4, stay in the stands by all means and never rush onto the field or court of play. And at the end of the day, sports are about more than just competition. They are about character, teamwork, and representing our school and community with pride. I want to thank the district and CIF for leading by example and giving us platforms to share how we can improve the game for us and everyone else. Thank you. Now, without further ado, I would like to introduce Board Trustee Sabrina Bazo.
Thank you so much, Jackson. And first of all, I just want to thank our student speakers that came up here today. You guys did an amazing job. And also just all of our representatives, our student leaders behind me. They represent schools across this district, and you know, they're student leaders as well as athletes. And we appreciate them being with us here today as well. In addition to being a school board member, I'm also a parent of 2 daughters who went through San Diego Unified, and both of them were athletes. So I know firsthand just how important it is. Athletics was such an extremely important part of their experience at San Diego Unified. My younger daughter played soccer, she also swam, and my older daughter was a competitive cheerleader. And some people think cheerleading is not really a sport. Well, come and watch cheerleaders do competitive cheer and you'll change your mind. In fact, she, at Mira Mesa, not to brag, but their junior year won nationals. And Jackson's dad, Principal Giusti, he was principal at the time at the school, and actually Lonnie worked there at the time too. So again, I know firsthand just how extremely important, and also this from the safety factor. You know, there's so many injuries that go along with sports, and having the, as Jackson talked about, the safety available, and I think it's gotten so much better since even the time that they were in school a few years ago. And I also just want to commend our middle school sports program. You may not realize we had nothing for middle school sports, and now we have just this incredible program going on. I wish they had that when my daughters were in middle school. So super excited about that. And also, again, from a safety perspective, when my daughters were at the high school, my husband recently passed away, and he was a UCSD sports medicine doctor, and he spent a lot of time working on the concussion protocol. This was about 10 years ago when that was becoming a very important thing, and we didn't have one at the time. So he worked closely with Principal Giusti, and now the concussion protocol that we use at the district level was the one that my husband and UCSD Sports Medicine brought together. And so I'm so excited. I'm very proud of that legacy for my husband, and how it's going to just help so many athletes going forward that won't have to go through some of the suffering with concussions as we have in the past, putting in place so many more guidelines for that. So thank you all, and looking forward to exciting new school year and exciting sports year too. Thank you.